Hello there, YouTube. Oh, you probably noticed that I look a little bit more like a potato today. That's because I've shaved. I've met a few people who are confused by my shaving over the years because, like, do you have long hair stubble or is it clean shave? I don't wet shave anymore because I don't know. You can't really notice on my arms or anything, but I do under here have relatively extensive skin trouble, and wet shaving makes it worse, as does dry shaving with my little trimmer here. If I do that every day, I get, it gets quite inflamed out here, it gets quite bad. So I only shave every few days, but it's like, well, why don't you grow a beard? Well, because it gets to about, I guess I get to about four or 5 days of length, and it's crazily long, and it's, for me anyway, it itches and it drives me nuts, and that has the same effect as shaving every day. So that's why I go up and down with my little shavy thing. That is not at all what I came to talk to you about today. It was actually supposed to be a bit of a reminder thing, because I've just been looking at, because I'm a voiceover artist, right? And my wife is a translator. And, these things, they pay the bills. We're not particularly well off, but, what we prefer over stuff is time. You can have, generally speaking, unless you're extremely fortunate, you can have things or you can have time, and we prefer time, time to spend with each other, time to spend with the little one, and time to spend doing the things we enjoy. And for me, one of the things that I enjoy is doing the gaming YouTube channel and doing little films and things occasionally on here, and writing. I love doing these things, and anything that gives me more time to do that is great. But the downside of that is, of course, all the time spent away from doing your actual job is time, that you're not making any money to pay the bills and keep a roof over your head. So, we look into different ways of doing that. The gaming channel, now that it's taking off, I have applied for YouTube to be part of the YouTube partnership program, because we've far exceeded their threshold for becoming part of the partnership program now, so that's no problem at all. I'm going to be looking at Patreon down the line, but maybe not until I've got a few more. Maybe if I reckon maybe if I get to 10,000 subscribers, we'll try the Patreon route. And there are other things as well. I have audiobooks that I've done that I can sort of link people to that way. But I don't want it to turn into some sort of money making thing, because firstly, it's difficult to make money from online video, and secondly, once it becomes all about that, a lot of the enjoyment goes out of it. So, again, the long-term goal of at least this channel, and hopefully in conjunction with the other channel, but I'm not expecting the sort of people that watch my gaming channel to be as interested. There'll be a few, I'm no doubt, but they won't be as interested in, the book as people that watch this and know that that's my long-term goal, is to get, myself published, and hopefully, once again, that long-term fantasy goal that'll probably never happen, but we work towards it anyway, because why not? What else am I going to do? To see something of mine, some characters of mine, or some story of mine on the big screen. So, in case you missed it the last time, just a reminder, you can find. The idea is that once I've got sufficient subscribers on this channel, I will then put my book, the first novel that I wrote, on my blog, and I'll put it online chapter by chapter for free. And then when I write the next one, which, will be quite some time yet, it'll be a few years at least before it's ready, 2-3 years at least, I would say, before it's at a stage where it's sufficiently ready to try and get it published, because I haven't even started writing it at the moment. It's just character outlines and chapter outlines and notes and things like that. But you can find the first 1,000 words of my first novel on my blog at the moment. It's a pinned post, so you can find it on there. And that's Sleepless blog, sleeplessblog.wordpress.org. I have had this blog for years, and I know. sleeplessblog.wordpress.com. I'll put a link, and then, save us all a lot of time, really. But yeah, I'm just sort of looking at different things at the moment. I had a bit of a thing yesterday where I just felt a little bit burned out, because I've been making constant videos, this and then the gaming videos and other things. So yeah, a little bit burnt out, but hopefully, fortunately for me, my Twitter family came to the rescue and sort of, propped me up a little bit, because that's what they're there for, and they're great about that. So I'll see you tomorrow.